चल भाई रेडी करते हैं।
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite in the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball being almost as important as what he did at the back.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Threads one in. That is a great kick out. Oh, that's fabulous. Mateus.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Needs a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And this is Luis Suarez. He's going for goal.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That's a shade optimistic. Nedved. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Pedri. Vieira. That has not gone well. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold tries making a foray down the right. Looking for the run. Now it's Dani Olmo. He gets big! He's missed, but not by that one.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Mateus. That looks a good ball through. Oh, he's got a side of goal. And he shoots!
Nice, Luis Suarez.
That couldn't be a potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
After 43 minutes is number 5.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Probing pass.
यार
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the
And a
evidence
quick
of what
reminder
we've seen,
today to
they're
please
worth
take
their
all
lead.
litter to
There
bins
was genuine
located by the
intensity
entrance
and
gates.
purpose
Thank you
behind
very
what they
much for
brought to
your
the game.
cooperation.
I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again then.
Colorado Springs really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And here's Del Piero. Picks out and the finish!
Nice.
It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And now he has 2. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Now it's Haaland. And this is Cruyff. And Cruyff!
Nice save.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Maldini tries to clear. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
The worst choice he could pick.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Bergomi has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Mateus. Now it's Ribéry. He's in a great position here. Oh, no joy this time. Pedri. Rafinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Messi. Played out wide. Great run on the overlap here. Now here's the delivery. Now he's got space here. Dink through. Oh, that's a key interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Ribéry. And that's been won straight back. And it's Ribéry. Oh, easy pickings there. Luis Suarez. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, to be honest, he...
Del Piero! opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did.
He's got full. Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong. Some really good ball movement. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
And even here, follow count
This is a
easy
side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
And a quick announcement
Luis
today
Suarez.
that never played.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And we're underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Well, a quick look at this lineup, and Pavel Nedved jumps higher than the rest.
He'll be involved in more or less everything they try to do going forward.
Yeah, he has all the ingredients to serve up something delicious, and we can feast our eyes on a truly great competitor.
अबे यार
That's offside. Yes, it is.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Guardiola played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's Neymar!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Hello, sir. Big fan.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. Guardiola. And here's Neymar. Oh, that's neat. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And there's green grass ahead of him. And it's made its way to him. And he's chance! And that was very necessary. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Now that's well seen too. It's a searching pass. Couldn't squeeze it through. Ribery. And it's Nedved. And this is Luis Suarez. And this is Luis
Abey,
Suarez. Danger averted for now. Vieira. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Now it's Neymar. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Guardiola.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Substitution.
Here we go again then.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. It's a mighty effort!
Nice save.
And that has been clubbed away. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
And the shot! In for the pieces!
Nice.
Nesta
Michael, nice.
with the clearance. Oh, good ball! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Schmeichel getting this one
match
clear.
was 80,314.
And here's Batistuta. Back into the middle. Batistuta! That was superb goalkeeping.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Messi clipped into space. Good read, needed to be.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
अबे बच गया.
Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
हेलो बड़े भाई, क्या हाल चाल है सोहेल भाई?
Substitution for Milan. Number 10.
Both
Messi.
sides then taking this
Number
chance to
69,
turn to their benches.
Neymar. Batistuta. Coming on the field. Raul.
Guti.
Zola. Owen. Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Bale. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And this is Zola. And the finish! And it's hit the woodwork and out.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this...
And this is Bale. Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. Now the referee has given a free
बढ़िया
kick
भाई,
just
आप बताओ
outside
सोहेल
the
भाई,
box. No
क्या हाल
second
चाल
thought,
हैं
a
आपके?
straight red card.
कैसा है मौसम
So
कश्मीर में?
seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
सर्दी है, बहुत बारिश हो रही है। इसी वजह से तो इधर ठंड हो रही है।
Pep Guardiola.
Cruyff is standing over this one.
Coming on the field.
A real opportunity here from a position of
Martini.
great potential.
Substitution in progress.
Cruyff! Cruyff!
Cruyff
That
with
is
penalty.
beyond words! He's got himself an absolute peach. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss. It's Raul!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot! It's a loose ball. Looking for options for movement.
4 added
Milan
minutes has been
are
indicated.
looking to break at pace. Vieira. We are into overtime. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that will be
Nice
it.
goal.
Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense.
Free
The
kick
two
से करता
sides
goal है।
separated by the game's only goal. Schmeichel picking up the man of the match award.
Bro ID. Okay bro, wait. Let me check. लाइक कर दो भाई जो भी देख रहा है। ओ भाई नाइस ब्रो, नाइस, बढ़िया आईडी है भाई। थर्टी कंसेक्यूटिव मैचेस विन। आप तो भाई प्रो हो। दो आईडी हैं आपकी। क्या है? स्पैम स्पेल्ड। लाइक कर दो भाई। ये भी आईडी बढ़िया है। वेरी गुड टीम। गुड टीम ब्रदर। डेको इसमें भी है। एवरीवन प्लीज़ मेक श्योर टू हिट द लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब बटन। लाइक कर दो भाई, बढ़िया है भाई, नाइस। एनीवन एल्स हु वांट टू रिव्यू देयर आईडी प्लीज़ लेट मी नो इन द चैट। अगर कोई है आईडी रिव्यू के लिए तो अभी चैट में सेंड कर दे अपना यूज़र नेम, सो आई कैन रिव्यू देयर आईडीज। ब्रो योर स्क्वाड, ओके ब्रो, दिस इज माय स्क्वाड। This is my squad. लाइक कर दो भाई। Today we want to reach our target, which is 20 likes. Please hit the like and subscribe button.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. What an Luis Suarez! Oh, it's fallen loose again. Oh, it's fallen kindly
वो
here.
फिर से रोक दिया था यार.
Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Number 18. Alessandro
Barcelona
Del
finding
Piero.
themselves unexpectedly behind.
Alessandro Del
Thuram.
Piero. Alessandro
Looking for
Del
options for
Piero.
movement. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bergomi. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Forwards and with intent. Ribery. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of...
And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Here's a sharp little ball here. Ribery is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Thuram. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's in on goal. And Del Piero!
अरे यार.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Del Piero is offering a right smile there.
Nicely weighted ball. Davids. Driving forward. Zico. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, important interception. And that has been clubbed away. Nedved. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Searching pass he's played there. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's McAllister. Looking to play him in. Great ball, and he's in here. That's a sharp pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Albert was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Knocks it out wide. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, they've got it again.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on
I'm
after the
afraid
break.
to tell you that we were expecting
Yeah, on the
traffic
face
to
of
be
it,
heavy
it
after
looks
the
a
final
fair
whistle
reflection
today.
of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Xabi Alonso did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tries to pass it through. That's a good ball. Shoots!
Nice, Michael.
Second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Nesta can get it clear. Iniesta. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for the run. Shot to finish!
Nice.
He has done
Hello
it!
भाई, क्या हाल चाल?
And this is
Welcome to the
getting
stream, brother.
better So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And he shoots!
अबे
And it's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real
अबे
sense
यार
that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Morientes. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Iniesta. That is ended up in no man's land. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Colorado Springs surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Bergomi promptly onto that, and that is that. It's a pretty loose pass.
Colorado Springs can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle.
नींद नहीं आ रही क्या भाई? क्या हुआ भाई? नींद क्यों आएगी?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Short changes him with that pass. Some really good ball movement, and he has been fouled there.
Free kick, free kick, free
Referee
kick.
has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, this is his opportunity to make...
Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero! Another ice-cool goal!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Alessandro Del Piero.
Mallorca finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Alessandro Del Piero.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's a pretty loose pass. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Luis Suarez. Thuram. Mallorca trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably...
And a chance!
अबे कांते
It's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 22
The movement
minutes
so precise, the finish
17.
sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded
मुझे
any
ऐसा
better,
गेम डिफेंस
Peter.
प्रॉब्लम
Yeah,
नहीं लग
there's
रहा
the old cliche about
नहीं
how
भाई
teams
मेरा तो
can
अच्छा
lose
चल रहा है
focus
सब
after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
कल मैंने बहुत मैच हारे
And the ball is
आज
out of
पोजीशन से
play.
खेल रहा हूँ अभी तक तो लकीली कोई मैच हारा नहीं हूँ मैं
Rijkaard is there and he can pick it up. Now it's Del Piero. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Del Piero.
अबे यार
Szoboszlai. Conte. Batistuta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
वो
It's
स्क्रिप्ट शुरू हो गई
Batistuta. And he's got the beating of his man. Nedved. Del Piero. Couldn't squeeze it through. Batistuta. Cruyff. A true great in every sense of the word. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's lost his man here.
वो
well
पास तो
played, well
ढंग से दे
sorted
रहा
out.
भाई
And that is
भाई
the
पता नहीं इस
final
बार
action of the first half.
डिवीजन 1 नहीं गया मैं
Well, the
अभी
glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side
मैं
yet
भी
truly to impose themselves.
1900
And
पे
it's
जाके
level
बस
pegging at half
ऐसा ही हो
time.
रहा है
Just
मेरे
a quick
साथ
request today for
So they
everyone
come
to
for the
please
break with
kindly
nothing to
remove
separate
any
them.
cards.
The score
1900 के
1-1.
आसपास जाते ही मैं हारना शुरू हो जाता हूँ
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Ribery. Coming on to replace
Mallorca
him
kick off the
is
second half.
number 10, Messi.
Thinks about the shot. Cruyff cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Maldini makes the interception. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And the shot!
देखो क्या फिनिश किया
Well, whenever he
मिस कर गया
reminds
फिर
us
भी
of his
फिनिश कर दी
wondrous
उसने
skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Luis Suarez.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Mallorca appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
ओप्पो स्मार्ट से
Well,
शूट कर रहा है
it's
क्या
signaling to the opposition that they're
अभी तक
setting
नोटिस नहीं
themselves
किया
up
मैंने
for the
ऐसा कुछ
counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Cannavaro has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And he's onside, and he's on his way. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Stood up well to him there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to
अबे
goal.
ऑफसाइड है
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. McAllister. And this is Del Piero. Cruyff. Now it's Batistuta. Thuram spots it and intercepts. And it's Messi. McAllister. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Cruyff. And the whistle has gone for
बिना
a
मतलब के
reckless
स्लाइड
challenge
मार रहा है
there.
बंदा और कुछ नहीं
It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Mallorca are down to 10 men.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
We have got
Suarez.
changes here from both
Number
sides, in fact.
18, Del Piero. Number
Nesta
22,
is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Number 25, Adriano. Number 11.
Lobbed in behind.
Number 13,
Maldini promptly
Xabi
onto
Alonso.
that, and that is that.
Substitutions taking place.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, can he get onto this? Massaro. Nesta. Just 5 minutes left.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
There will be 3
He's
minutes
shifting
added
through the
time.
gears here. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Played back in. And here's Pato. And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real...
रोज यही काम करते हैं हम, क्या करें अब। बेल खिलाओ एक बार, देखता हूँ काम कर रहा है। तो सेकंड हाफ में लेके आएंगे बेल को।
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like
मेटा
that.
कुछ नहीं बोल
The
सकते अभी,
stadium
क्या
is full
बताएं।
of noise and energy.
वैसे बेल
This
मिस नहीं
certainly
करता,
matters.
बेल की फिनिशिंग आज भी उतनी अच्छी है जितनी स्टार्टिंग में थी।
Pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now the game itself. So that's got things underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not,
Great chance!
अबे लेट्स मारना।
Quality ball. Now it's Stojkovic. Knocks it into space. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there.
तीन स्ट्राइकर में नहीं दिखता वो, इसीलिए थोड़ा, हाँ वो तो है।
And it's Nedved. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Neither side yet able to find the net. Stojkovic. Sunset.
अबे पास,
There's green grass ahead of him.
नाइस
And
माउलिंग।
again, he sorted that out terrifically. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he was quick to react. He can get that clear. Now it's Inzaghi. Borussia Dortmund trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
well, I would say that this is probably the easiest.
Decent shot!
नाइस। अब गेम रुक क्यों रही है यार इतनी? गोल पोस्टर होता फिर तो गेम खत्म थी।
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no
तो सभी
reaching
बेल
that.
से स्टार्ट
That's
करवाते
just
फिर।
a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And that That's been won straight
क्योंकि
back.
अभी के कार्ड जिस हिसाब से आ रहे हैं ना,
Nedved
तो
can
उन्होंने
so
बेल का कार्ड
cleverly
पहले से ही
bypass the press.
इतना बढ़िया दे दिया है। मतलब जो स्टैट अभी के
Played right into his
स्ट्राइक करके
path.
आते हैं ना, उससे भी बढ़िया है बेल के स्टैट।
Corner then. Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And it's James. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Stojkovic. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
नाइस
Now, who's going to
Maldini।
be first to this? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
अरे क्या माल्दिनी सेव कर रहा है भाई।
That's a throw.
मुझे पता कैसे मिला था, मेरे पास
There will be one more added time.
सेव किए हुए थे कॉइन,
Vieira
कुछ
simply refused to
कितने
be
थे मेरे
outdone
पास,
there.
1800 के आसपास थे।
And that is going to
तो
be
मैंने
the
2 900
final
की
action
स्पिन
of the
मारी,
first
मुझे
half.
ब्लैक एनिमेशन मिला था।
So a steady,
एक
solid,
बेल
and more than satisfactory
और
first
दूसरा
half.
था वो
They've got
क्या
the
नाम
lead,
था
and
उसका,
that gives them something to build on after the break.
Please take
On
this
the evidence
opportunity
of
to
what
pay
we've
attention
seen,
to our
they're
officials,
worth their lead.
where
There was
memorabilia
genuine
represents
intensity,
the
there was
zero
a
voto।
purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
ऐसे
Leading
मिले थे
1-0
मुझे
at the
ब्लैक
break.
एनिमेशन में।
Substitution in progress.
चलो देखें बेल का जादू।
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And here's Bale. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Bale. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Bale. It's Bale!
ओबे
Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Rijkaard. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's burst through. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he is going into
फ्री
that
किक
little
से गोल
black
करेंगे
book.
यहाँ से।
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And this the perfect opportunity to create. Bale! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's McAllister. And this is Luis Suarez. Stojkovic tries to pass it through. Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Well, that's well seen too.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Filippo Inzaghi. Nesta gets across to intercept that. Oh, that's fabulous. Torres gets into some space. Tries to get it clear. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Inzaghi.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Oh, well played.
Borussia Dortmund really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And this is Luis Suarez, and he's got his cross in. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Bale is onto this.
There will be 1
Excellent
minute
challenge
added
there,
time.
uncompromising. Now it's Inzaghi, Valverde. And that will be the final act.
लाइक कर दो
Well,
भाई,
that was tense.
everyone
Boy,
please
that
like
was
this.
tense. The two sides separated by the game.
बहुत जीत रहा आज। कौन भाई?
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Big chance!
Nice.
There it is!
Listen, the big names
Well,
earn their
Piero.
reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's a promising position. He gets big. He will be livid with himself.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Zanetti. Great vision. He's in space and looking for options.
Nice, nice, Michael, nice shave.
What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared away. And And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Luis Suarez. He has found the way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Has a shot!
अबे
Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Luis Suarez. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Del Piero!
मेरी डिफेंस बहुत गंदा हो रहा है और
To
ज़्यादा
deliver anything better than that. This
पुश
is
मत करो
heroic
बस
keeping.
मैं तो इतना ही बोलूँगा
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Batistuta. Ribery. No way through. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And this is Lewis. He's gone for goal.
अबे
Good first touch and
मैं देखो
almost as good a
अभी
second.
आपको दिखाता हूँ देखो
Suarez brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And here's Del Piero. And it's Nedved. Now it's Del Piero. And Del Piero! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Messi.
डैश बटन छोड़ के डिफेंस किया करो
Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely weighted ball. Batistuta!
नाइस मैं तो प्रेशर स्टाइल रखा हुआ है अपना डिफेंस उससे थोड़ा बढ़िया हो रहा है
There
मेरा
will be 1 minute added time.
They've got a corner here. This possibly the last play of the half. Defending of the and a shot.
अबे नाइस माइकल
Oh, and with that, the
रूम बनाओ भाई
half-time whistle goes.
बनाते हैं भाई इसके बाद
Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a
Please join
genuine
me
flow
in
to
wishing
this
all the
game
best
as well as
members of
intent,
our fan club
but I
celebrating
can't
their
help
wedding
feeling that their
anniversary
efforts
today.
deserved that little bit more.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's
मैचअप यूज़
1-0
नहीं
at
करना
the
है
break.
मैचअप
Substitution for Barcelona.
यूज़ करो
Number
मतलब
14, Cantona.
Whistle
Coming
ज़्यादा
goes.
मत यूज़ करो
We start the second half.
Number 18.
Solid just the goalkeeper.
Taking place.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Del Piero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
कोशिश करो डैश बटन छोड़ के अपनी जो अपना बॉक्स होता है ना उसमें डैश बटन छोड़ के ही करो
Tries to pass it through, and he cuts out the supply. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mateus. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. There's the delivery.
अबे नहीं
It's in!
ये गलत काम हो गया
They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he's only too grateful to
बहुत
capitalise
जल्दी
on
पास
the
देना
keeper's
था निकल गया था वो
misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Great ball, there's the shot! Ribery. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's in on goal!
अबे नहीं यार.
The assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to
Number
turn to their
22,
benches.
McAllister. Number 13. Zanetti. Coming on the field. Number 8. Hirotoshi Nakata. Number 9. Chouameni. Number 27.
Now it's
Serginho.
Pato. And this is
Substitution.
Bale. Always onto this. Oh, super! He's had a shot!
नाइस मेसी.
And he hits the net!
ओके मैं सेटिंग दिखाता हूँ मैच के बाद.
Lead back.
ये मैंने अभी
It was casual, it was
इसी महीने
careless,
शुरू
and
किया है
it
ऐसे.
has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Nakata. Oh, super find. Oh, shooting chance!
ये ऐसे रिबाउंड होके जब आते हैं ना
Albeit
तो
perhaps
काम खराब
momentary.
होता है.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
It's their second corner of the game. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
So, third corner of the game. And that should get the job done. Real chance!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
There will be 5 minutes.
Look, there has to be
added
more
time.
urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Guti. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And this is Messi. He's picked his... And Messi!
अबे मेसी.
Oh, crossbar! And that will be it. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad...
ये देखो मैंने ये स्टैंडर्ड होता है. वैसे स्टैंडर्ड में क्या है, स्टैंडर्ड में ये देखो ये मैचअप और डैश बटन अलग अलग होते हैं. प्रेशर और मैचअप बटन, ठीक है. तो अगर आप डैश बटन दबा के रखोगे तो आपका प्लेयर खुद ही ऊपर आ जाएगा उसके ऊपर, मतलब जहाँ भी बॉल होगी उस तरफ भाग जाएगा. मैचअप से आपको पता ही डबल बार डिफेंस जैसे हम करते हैं. अगर मैं इसको ये प्रेशर स्टाइल कर दूं तो इसमें मेरा मैचअप और जो ये देखो डैश बटन खाली रह गया प्रेशर बटन से ही आपको मैचअप और दोनों काम करने पड़ते हैं। अगर दबा के रखोगे तो वो खुद आपका बंदा बॉल की तरफ भागेगा, अगर इसको लेफ़्ट और राइट की तरफ स्वाइप कर दोगे तो ये मैचअप बटन का काम करेगा। तो प्रेशर बटन ही मैचअप और प्रेशर दोनों का काम करता है इसमें, ऐसे ही है। ठीक है, कोई है भाई फ्रेंडली वाला तो ज्वाइन कर लो। लाइक कर दो भाई सभी। भाई क्लोज क्यों किया? अच्छा ओके ओके, मैं करता हूँ कैंसिल। मुझे लगा कोई ज्वाइन नहीं कर रहा तो मैं कैंसिल कर दिया। बनाता हूँ, रुको। इट्स ओके ब्रदर, बस लाइक और सब्सक्राइब कर दो, बस इतना ही है, बस ज्वाइन कर लो। फॉर्मेशन और इंस्ट्रक्शन दिखाओ, एक बार ट्राई करता हूँ। ओके, ये फॉर्मेशन 4-3-3, ये है गोल पोचर, क्रिएटिव प्लेमेकर, होल प्लेयर, ऑर्केस्ट्रेटर, एंकरमैन। ठीक है, और डिफेंसिव इंस्ट्रक्शन मैंने दी हुई है एंकरमैन को डिफेंसिव और इसे एंकरिंग। ठीक है, मेरा 4-2-2 बहुत गंदा चल रहा है। 4-2-2 पुराना हो गया भाई। अगर
Hello and
4-2
welcome
तो
one and
खेलना
all.
है
The
ना तो फिर
atmosphere building
QC
very
खेलो.
nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
लॉन्ग
The
बॉल
skies
काउंटर
are
में नहीं
clear, the
चलता वो.
noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
हाँ 4-3
Expectations and
1-2 अच्छा है.
decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
Deftly away. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, the ball's gone astray. Now it's Luis Suarez. And the pass is intercepted. First quarter of an hour gone. And they're back on the ball again. Doué looks to get on the end of this. Great ball if he can get there. And he's there to clear it. And here's Neymar. That's a sharp pass.
Well, caution is dominating
Okay.
proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an accommodation. Can he finish? It's in! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
After 24 minutes is number 18,
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And he's worked it through. And nicely intercepted. Messi.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
McAllister is the team's great visionary. And Dyke gets across to intercept that. And this is Del Piero. Ribéry. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here. And they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's through and all alone. He's having a shot. And it's there.
चलो भाई मैं सो जाता हूँ क्लास. ओके ब्रो.
Incredible smell.
टेक
They
केयर. गुड
are
नाइट.
flying. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
And now I'd just like
Colorado
to read out
Springs
our fan club members who are
absolutely
celebrating
dominated
their
that half,
birthdays today.
Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Suarez. Coming on to
Whistle
replace
goes,
him is
and we start the
number
second half.
11.
Neymar. Thuram goes steaming forward. Ribery. Shot could be on. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Messi! Knocks it into space. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's been given away. Played back. And it's Pato. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Pass is just off target. McAllister. And this is Nedved. Howson cuts it out. Shapes the shoots! They've scored!
How do you breathe?
Just cruising! They are cruising! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And yes, it's him again. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Neymar. Can he get on the end of this?
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Is there any... It's Nedved! Oh, impressive strike.
That's a shame, Peter.
Substitution
Such
in
a great
progress.
run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
And it's Doué. Messi. Messi. Now, who's going to be first to this? So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here. And
Pato! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Substitutions taking place.
It's become a case of men against boys. Neymar
There will be
is
3
going to run
minutes
down the left
added
wing.
time.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Last chance, perhaps. Thuram. Now there's Foden! No mistake! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the crit.
That's that, the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. So bring it on. Hype, expectation,
Hello,
emotion.
everybody,
The
and
game yet
welcome
to
to
kick off.
today's match.
The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Sandro Tonali, was being touted as being one of Italy's...
Real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Cruyff charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, well measured. Now there shoots! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
But oh, he's been caught on it here. Xabi Alonso has it in a wide position. He's got Zor.
Nice.
Sticks it away.
Del Piero.
And just like that, he hits 50. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
After 12 minutes is number 18.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's in a great position here. Oh, what has happened here? Can he finish? They've scored! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden...
It's Luis Suarez! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely.
Danny Olmo! Brilliant from Danny Olmo! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, this is a Cruyff. Gets through on his own. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Oh, that's superb. Oh, nice touch. He's going for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
No, that's been intercepted. That's really well cleared. Good running, strong and purposeful. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Bergobi is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Danny Olmo. And he's straight offside. it's Bale. He's picked his way through, and the shot!
Okay.
No mistake! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle.
And we hit half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Just a quick announcement. It is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
Second period then underway. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And this is Bale, and he's had it nicked away.
Bale really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Vieira. And it's Nedved. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Del Piero. Thinks of it. It's Luis Suarez! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And this is Del Piero. Good chance here. Denied by an instinctive save.
Del Piero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cruyff. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He won't be happy with that one. Raul. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. The ball has bounced loose now. Nedved. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Xabi Alonso. Luis Suarez. And the shot! He scored! And they get themselves in front! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Xabi Alonso.
So, time for
Number
changes
18,
on both sides,
Del
actually.
Piero. Number
So we have a
5,
breakthrough. Now, how will things develop from
number
here?
6,
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now or try and finish it off?
Number 11,
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Substitution in progress.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's well spotted. And this is Pato. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Rashford. That is good alertness. Schmeichel getting this one
There
clear.
will be 1 minute added time.
1 minute to add according to the board. Oh, super find. And the finish! They did it! We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
Well, when it's pieced...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Colorado Springs
Please be
can
reminded
always
that
take
drinking
more
is only
positives.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
And it's Mane. Mane goes on a run down the left wing. And here's Suarez. And that is a little undercooked. He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! Tchouaméni gets rid without sophistication. Del Piero. Decent chance! Wonderful from Del Piero! A finish of true class!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Del Piero. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Not offside that time. He's felt that, hasn't he? And that is expertly dealt with. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pass somewhat off target. De Bruyne. Xavi Alonso. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Short changes him with that pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Mane.
Mane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's had a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nedved. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's been cut out, well played.
There will be 1
Mane,
minute added
so
time.
deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Defending was strong and firm. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football.
Volunteers for
Plenty of
each club,
signs that
please
both
report to
managers
the
can
staff
take
room
a
immediately.
lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Colorado Springs really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Del Piero. Great vision. And he shoots! No mistake! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And here's Del Piero. And it's skewed away.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Koundé. Bergomi calmly anticipates. Ribery. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Del Piero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Time and again they are repelled. Ribery is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. And that should get the job done. Oh, truly brave defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Has a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target. Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's Ribery. That's a nicely shaped ball. Del Piero! Caceres cuts out the pass. Now it's Batistuta. Looking to play him in.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mane. That's been slipped through. And this is Luis Suarez. He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish! Into the pieces! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
रब्बा मेरे बना दे सोने यार नू।
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between...
Can he finish? Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. And this is Del Piero. Bastoni gets a foot in here. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nedved. Oh, good-looking ball. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot's on here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot a goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's done it! Del Piero duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He won't be happy with that one. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, he's burst through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Nedved. This might spell danger. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's had a shot! Great effort, but no way through. Now, can they get him away?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's made... And the finish! It's there! Barcelona are back in business! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of...
Shot, surely! It's hit the upright. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And Del Piero! Oh, it rattles the bar. Good effort, and it is right on half-time.
Del
So it's all
Piero.
square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Colorado Springs have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Nedved. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Odo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the shots! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18.
We have got
Batistuta.
changes here from
Number
both sides, in
9,
fact.
Stoichkov.
So we have a
Coming
breakthrough.
on the field.
Now how will
Number
things develop from
97.
here? Great shot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Quality ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pepe did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Guti. Bale.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Guti. Guti!
Oh, तेरी ओए.
It's a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Pass is just off target. And that is that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out,